And we will start Super Sleeper Combo versus Man in Black Division 1. Let's see. I read in Discord that Man in Black did not train. So let's see what happens now. And I repeat it again, if the stream goes out, it's because of the storm. We'll have pleasure of watching Stadium. Let's go to follow with the... Who's the Billy? Billy, okay, is that guy? So Dull Danny is gonna be Roa. Of course, Stadium Specialist versus Exetic, so this is gonna be interesting. For sure, these guys all with the records. And the map is very tricky, especially in this section. We will see what happens. Gotta put these notifications off as well. By the way, I don't know if I said before, but I'm Ziv20 in case you didn't make the connection. No, I did not. Jesus, what the fuck, man. There's just lightning after lightning, it's insane. But I guess that's the weather. Hooray! Anyway, warm-up number 2. The last warm-up before the ultimate. I have to avoid clicking on this at all cost. So this can go either way. SSC though, the big favorite to win it. What can Man in Black do on this stadium? What can Man in Black do indeed on the stadium? 43-14. Nice. And in just a few seconds we're gonna be live with Duolingo by Snack in this Division 1 match between SSC and Agent, aka Super Sleeper Combo and Man in Black, and we're live. Let's follow Q for a little bit. Of course, the guy that excels in other environments, wouldn't really call it a stadium specialist, but very close together as one would imagine. But this is a very tricky part now. Who will get it the best? Everyone's so close together. This can really go either way, man. As Exetic falls down a little bit, and now Super Danny. Everyone does this part nicely, still very much close together, but Q with a no slide, and that's gonna go all the way to 2-1 for SSC. But a banger first round, 40-93. Just a couple hundreds off the actual world record, which is just amazing to see. So let's see, round number 2. Very much bangers. Dull Danny now. Roa falls behind a little bit at the start, but so does Q. Ooh, and that was Exetic with a big fucking wacky. Ooh, and that was Dull Danny. Boring Billy with an even bigger fucking wacky. Unless Roa can secure first place, this will be a draw and the score will go to 3-2. Can Herberex do? Q gets destroyed, and that will be punishing as Exetic falls behind a little bit, and suddenly that is an ace for Super Sleeper Combo. That's a thing you want to avoid at all cost. You want to avoid it at all costs because it gives you 3 points, and suddenly the score is 5-1 in favor of SSC. So let's go. Can Man in Black bounce back somehow? Can they afford, can they get an ace themselves to bring the score to 5-4 or something? Ooh, boring Billy. Bad line there, will fall behind, so definitely is relying on mistakes from other players, but no mistakes so far as he finds himself a second behind there. Let's see. Can Q do anything to Roa, or can Roa hold on? No mistakes there, but no mistakes from Q. He needs a good exit there, and Roa needs to make a mistake, which he will not. It's gonna be 6-3 now, the score, 6-3. 43.07, 42. 43.07. Casually driving my PB. Yeah, fantastic. Let's see, the score is 6-3. Nothing is won yet. Everything can still change as everyone survives the start. Roa falls behind just a tad, but he can make everything up in this turn. Super inside line will survive and closes in on the gap as Men in Black find themselves on a provisional ace positions. No mistakes, but Roa clips. Will Boring Billy be able to deny the ace? Bad turn there, no mistakes from anyone, but very nice exit there. Can he get it? Will he snap it? Yeah, no, he will not. He will clip. 42.97 by Exetic. Holy shit, and that's an ace for Man in Black, and the score suddenly is 6-6. That's how quickly things can change. Nice to see this map being played for change. I think Muslims banned Rally Stead or Rally Coast. Yeah, many people banned Rally. That is indeed a many people. Ooh, as Boring Billy clips at the start. Once again, he will need to drive a superb run to capitalize on mistakes from others if they happen. We will see. Let's follow from his perspective. He clips again and is out of contention. It is now on Roa to deny. Ooh, but Q makes a fucky wacky. Will Boring Bill be able to pass? Yes, he will. It is now on Roa to get Exetic in the end. To bring the score to 8-7. Will he be able to do it? He clips. And it's gonna be a draw. So the score will be 7-7. A420 is the volume okay? Like, can you hear everything nicely? You gotta tell me. Can you hear my voice over the music well? And are the cars too loud? Maybe in game. As we go into the fifth round. Let's go. No mistakes this time at the start. Perfect, perfect. You wouldn't expect nothing else from the quality content streams as everyone survives this yet again. Very close pack though, within 0.3. Q now with weird alternative lines, but we'll get a better exit. We haven't seen any no slides whatsoever in that, as Exetic got a weird line, but Q with a no slide. No, that's not what he wants. Exetic needs to have a superb end, otherwise it's gonna be an ace. 43-16, 28-33, and the score is 10-7 for SSC, and they win the map. And that is stadium completed in favor of Super Slipper Combo, who win the first map. GG's was very close. Even though I still think that aces need to be nerfed a little bit, or the score needs to be increased. Because you see two aces and you're almost done, GG. No way to fight back. But that is just my opinion. Let's go onwards to map number 2, which is gonna be Bay. What can happen here? All of them are stacked. Look at that. 40, 41, 74, 82, and 86. Maybe point limit of 12 would be better, but I think the idea was to just fully follow TM20 rank format. Yes. But the admins say they are up for some, what's that? Constructive criticism. Oh my god, how did I pronounce that? Constructive criticism. Okay, that was a bit better. So I think that would be a very, very welcome change. It would increase... What do we have? The matches are now like 45 minutes long. 2 rounds. I guess in average the point limit 12 would increase the maps too, so what's that? 2 minutes per map times 5, 10 minutes matches would be longer. So about an hour would matches last instead of 45 minutes. And if that brings more chance to fight back, then I think that's a very welcome change that should be implemented. But yeah, you know, this is only the first edition, so I think Exetic. So I think there's room for improvement after this ends. You know, the feedback will come in and the admins will do the doing, or as people would say. So let's go. Warm up 2 out of 2. Looks like it's gonna be close yet again if no mistakes are made. On gradient descent by Nod. We have seen some shenanigans in this last part in Division 4. Let's see, can Division 1 be any better in that regard? Good luck, have fun. Let me type that as well. Hopefully no falling to the map. Yeah, that was very fun indeed. Let's go live into gradient descent. Map number 2. No mistakes. Who was that? Boring. Who was that? Q falls behind just a little bit. Da-da-da-da! Here we go with the horns. No mistakes at the start. These guys are neck and neck. Beautiful to see from Q's perspective. That was Exetic with a weird line there. Falls behind just a little bit, but this section has been pretty difficult, and we see that with a double mistake from Boring Billy and Q. And unless Exetic can deny Roa here for the win, it looks like it's gonna be a draw in the first map. Yeah, that section is pretty difficult to get right. 41:36. Insane time. This was very much expected, either at the start in this section or in that section. Everyone, we have seen that throughout the divisions. It is just a very tricky section to pull off correctly. So yeah, SQ falls behind a little bit yet again. Let's see how they do this. Will everyone survive? Ooh, that was Exetic, very close to the wall there. So let's see, Roa falls behind a little bit. Q will be able to catch up. Will we see any mistakes this time? Everyone survives it. Beautiful car control through that section, which is, I think, the trickiest part of the map. Let's see this from Roa's perspective. Can he do anything in the end? No mistakes. Could this be a good exit? No, it's gonna be yet another draw. 40:98. Nice time, bro. Nice time. 40:98. Casual, almost 2 seconds off my PB. Correct time. So let's see. We have started this with a draw, and the second round was a draw as well. What can third round bring us? No falling behind this time from Q. Any slide outs? Everyone survives it. Very close and tidy. No mistakes. Who is Boring Billy? Go. Risks it there big time. Will we see any mistakes here? Everyone survives it yet again. Beautiful car control. As I said before, very close through this. This is gonna go down to the end. Who is Boring Billy? Clips, but is forgiven somewhat. What can Roa do? Can Roa get the snipe in the end? Yes, he will! Mad. 41-20, 26, 28. Fantastic round. This is the Division 1. Beautiful, beautiful. Let's go. The score is 43 in favor of SSC. This is very intense. Oh, that was Exetic! Exetic will need a good recovery drive, and some other people will need to make mistakes. I think every one of these players drives with cut off, though. In theory, you would see that a player has fallen behind. If you can see, if you play with HUD on, and you would save it pretty much. At least Roa would have to do that, as Boring Billy falls behind. Exetic is there within striking distance. Better exit speed. Can he get it for the... Yes. Good. Still a draw. So SSC lives to see another day there. Man in Black could have tied it if Exetic overtook Boring Billy, but that did not happen, so the score is 5-4 in round number 4, I think, or is this round number 5? I'm not even counting. No mistakes, but very close by Boring Billy. No one crashed there yet. Interesting. Exetic falls behind yet again. Let's see if anyone makes any mistakes from this perspective. No one. Very nice, very nice. Oh, that was Boring Billy, but comes back right into it. This will be a nice exit. Q in a provisional lead. Exetic finds himself in last. That was a somewhat of a bad corner, and yet again it's gonna be a draw. 41, 16, 19, 21, 30. Insane paces. Holy shit, dude. The lightning's outside. The mad weather is as mad as this match. Swear to God. Let's see, there's no way to call it. All of them are so freaking consistent on this. Make no mistakes. All of them appear to be warmed up this time around. So let's see, will we see any mistakes? No mistakes. Who was that? Who was that? Who was that? Oh, Q! And is now on Exetic to bring it home. Can he bring another draw home? Exetic will need a miracle ending, as Danny will risk it and will crash, and Exetic will not be able to do that as Q is too far behind. And the score will go to 8-6. And almost a match point for SSC. They only need the same order of finishes in this round to bring it home. And Man in Black can survive with 2 wins. Oh, but that was Exetic with an early mistake. I turned my phone off. Why the fuck is it doing that? So let's see. Oh, who was that? Who was that? Many mistakes here. We see Danny with a mistake. So it's on Exetic to win this. Boring Billy surely has to see the splits and needs to save it to bring this one home at a draw. But that still opens everything for Man in Black, who only need to who can ace and win the next one. As Q did yet another Fakiwaki, unfortunately, and that's gonna be a GG. That is what we haven't seen. So that's gonna be map number 2, 1 for SSC. Somewhere along the line, Q did yet another Fakiwaki, probably in those hard chicanes after the downhill that we couldn't see because we were watching the thing in the front. So yeah, let's go to map number 3, which is gonna be Island Duo Ponds. Let's see what these players can do here. It's still all open for Man in Black, even though SSC are on match win point right now, because we only play 5 maps, so the first 3 wins is the winner, even though we play everything, all 5 maps for points. The follow is not working. Why is the follow not working? Hello, I want to follow. Stop fucking about. Why did this get broken now? Something happened and I don't like that. Moment. Let's do that. Let's go back into that with a follow. Let's see if the follow works this time around. Still no. Why not? Why is follow not working? Hello? Press Control plus numpad 1 or 2, but that will mess the stream. Okay, not? Okay, thank you, X-Star. Sub. Hey, were you here before for Bay or a stadium and you were just now talking, or did you just come in? Or did you witness Bay or stadium? Good luck, fun. God damn it, man! Dan, you have to watch the video, because stadium was mad, Bay was absolutely bonkers, but we're live with map number 3. Everything's still open though for Man in Black. Who was that? Exetic with an early slide out. Mind you, these maps, I said it a million times, I'll say it again, maps are very, very punishing because there are no boosts, unlike United Masters or MSV, where the point is to get you back to speed stat. No, but maps here are simpler, which allows you to make less mistakes, but there are no boosts, so if you fuck up, you fucked up. But as it looks like, it's gonna be an ace for SSC, unless Q can do something, and that's not what they want at all. He risked it big time, went for the inside line, and I think he could have sniped whoever this boring Billy guy is. But yeah, didn't go according to plan, and that's not what they want. Quilhas. Who is Quilhas? No idea. I don't know the logins. But anyway, live with round number 2. Everything's still open. Man in Black just needs to ace, and they're back into contention for this. Man in Black essentially need to reverse sweep. Ooh, who was that? Who was that? Boring Billy with alternative lines, but is somehow not that far behind, so he needs to rely on other people's mistakes, and he needs to drive it cleanly himself. No mistakes through here. Oh, that was Q, I believe. Q falls behind, but no other mistakes. Oh, Dull Danny also made a fucky wacky, so this could be a draw. If it ends like this, what can boring Billy do? Exetic will bring it home with 46-45. A good time, still a second off world record. Nice landing, Buck, says Q, probably referring to this section. Where is it? This section? But FF15, sir, this is not League of Legends. You know, you gotta suffer through the pain of Trackmania United. But yeah, never mind that. Score is 4-1. SSC can feel the win, can taste the win. Man in Black need to outdo themselves, but that was Dull Danny yet again. Falls behind a little bit, and who was that? I think I saw Q fall off. Look, and this plays right into Man in Black or Agent's hands. They need to just save it, bring it back. Dull Danny crashes. Can Bori? Oh no, that was Q! No, who made a fucky wacky? No! Ideal chance will end in a draw unless Exetic can do some weird shit there, which he will not, which is at least a good thing, and the score will go to 5-2. Oh, a perfect opportunity for Agent to bring it back, to bring the score to 4-4, but a bad mistake from Q in the punishing sections. And as I said before, maps have no boosts. If you fuck up, you have fucked up. So I really want to avoid making any sort of mistake, and that plays very well into SSC's hands. Early mistake there from Roa. Oh, as that was Exetic who was flying, but somehow not as punished. He's still there. Within what, a second and a half, 2 seconds, and will slide out. That's pretty much out. Ooh, but Daldani also made a fucking wacky. Exetic will pass him. Q needs to hold on to the lead, but there is Boring Billy. Hawk, you people say. A Hawk versus Exetic now. Can Exetic hold on very close to the wall? Will he get a good ending as well, or will Hawk be able to do something? No, 46:09. Woo! And the score goes to 6-4. Many mistakes we are seeing on this, and I think it's time to do a helicopter for the next round. Maybe I need to rest my voice a little bit here. Let's see. Helicopter, the map is nice to see from this perspective. Are we seeing any mistakes at start? Everyone does this perfectly. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Do we see any slides from any of the players? Everyone is consistent together. Will we see any surprises there? Everyone survives this. Q falls behind just a little bit. No other mistakes. Will we see any slide outs here or here? Very tricky section. No mistakes. Everyone still very close together. Any slide outs here? Everyone pretty much survives it. Can Q get a very nice exit there? That was Daldani who made a fucking wacky and is now on Roa to defend, to bring it home. Will he bring it home? Exetic is there in the lead. Can Roa deny him in the end? Maybe, possibly, yes! And it's gonna be yet another draw. Superb ending by Hawk. By the way, I completely messed that up. Nice by Hawk to bring yet another draw home. Jesus Christ, says Exetic, and I am with him. Jesus, Scotty, man, Jesus. Hey, Scotty, Jesus, man, yeah, that was absolutely bonkers. So SSC now need an ace to bring this home. Man in Black or Agent needed as well. Or they need a 1-3 finish, or an ace, or a draw. But SSC can close it now if they get an ace. Everything undecided. All players still close together. This is the point where they have warmed up completely. We see mistakes in first, in second round, but yeah, as Roa falls behind a little bit. Who was that? Was that Boring Billy? And could this be an ace for Exetic? No, Exetic! Also with the fucking wacky, what the hell is that? Can Roa do anything to Exetic? Q, can Exetic pass a Hawk maybe in the end? 45-95 strong, and it's gonna be another draw. Every time Men in Black have a chance for an ace, Exetic does not commit. That, I think, is the because I know he plays with the HUD off, and that's the only benefit of playing with a HUD on, because you can see the splits and you can see the enemy has made a mistake. While playing with HUD off, it's always a YOLO or full-on blast. While in HUD on, you see enemy has made a mistake and you can just safely bring it home, and that could have been a completely different thing if he just looked at the difference and see it. But this is still good, as long as Q can finish ahead of Roa. Roa very close there. If they can bring this home, it's still good for them. Yes! 45-84 by Exetic, getting warmed up. And the score now is 9-8. This will go down to the wire. Man in Black need an ace right now. Super Slipper need a draw, an ace, or a 1-3 finish. Let's see. Let's go live into what potentially is the final round in this. Stakes are very high. If SSC wins this, they win the match in its entirety. Otherwise, we go. Who was that? Was that Exetic? Was that Q? Q falls behind a little bit. That is not what they want at the moment. SSC have won. Will we see any mistakes from any of these two players? Surely they need to see. Surely they see this. Oh no, that was... Oh, and that's it. GG's. GG's. Unfortunate. Unfortunate. Max TA noobing, and congrats to SSC for winning the match. We are not over, but they have won the match because they won 3 out of 5 maps, so there is no way for Men in Black to bring it back home. The best thing they could do, because every point matters, is to try and win the other 2 maps, and hopefully that can allow them to stay in Division 1. But moving on to Coast, basic turns by me. Wow, crack 4909. Holy shit, Hawk 4909. My god. I pushed my PB here, and this is what I was able to do. 50-51. And these guys are a second and a half faster. Still, just crack. So it appears all the way that it's gonna be another SSC match, uncontested, of course. Hawk and Roa, both specialists on coast. So I don't see Agent contesting at all unless they make big mistakes, which I don't think they will. 49-94 the first round. Insane. Just mad. GG says Exetic. And I think as well that it's gonna be a GG. And I don't know what they banned. Could the final map be snow? Because I think they banned rally. Let's go. Look at the pace. Look at the pace, dude. What the fuck? But Exetic, you know, is also there. A very good look. Is plus 0.18 on the world record, which is insane pace. If we're being honest, lost a little bit there, but it's still insane pace. Look how he closed the gap there. 50 of the world record will go for a slide, and we'll get a 49-43. What the fuck? Yeah, exactly. What the fuck is this pace? Okay, so no confidence there in Men in Black to win this. They're relying heavily on mistakes from SSC there, which I don't think will happen at all from what we have seen. So yeah, let's see. But Exetic provisionally in delete. Yeah, I'm so sorry for caster curse there, but yeah. As Exetic falls behind a little bit, it's now on Q, who also slides a little bit. Where is Roa? Where is Exetic? It's gonna be Hawk, who I think will not mess up the ending, and will bring this to 2-1 unless they slide out. Q will not slide out. Yeah, Q messed it up at the end, and that's gonna be an ace for SSC. Unfortunate. We have seen a lot of things there. Can we FF this map? No, you cannot, Exetic. So let's see, who was that? Early mistake by Q. Dun 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 dun! So let's see, Exetic still provisional in the lead. What are his splits to the world record? I want to see that plus 15. That is very good pace, but look how Hawk closed in on him. Plus 43, but Hawk is inching closer and closer. What is this, Hawk? What do you mean? Can he snipe him in the end, or is this gonna be a draw or a 5-1? Very nice inside, but Hawk slides out, and that's gonna be an oak. He misses again. Exetic on the finish. How does that keep happening to Exetic? Maybe I should have played this map a bit longer than 10 minutes, half an hour ago. Maybe, yes, maybe. It looks easy, but it's really not that easy. As now we see Hawk make an early mistake, but that is nothing. He will just catch up in no time, I think. Because this is really not that big of a difference for him. One slide out and he's right there. Look at this exit, look at this exit. Just gets 2 places as Q falls behind now a little bit. Also Clips there, almost falls off the road there. But it's still Exetic in the lead. But there is Hawk and there is also Roa. Where is Q a bit behind? He clipped as well. So he's out of contention. It's now on Exetic to bring it home. Will he be able to do it? 49-84, nice, and that's gonna be a draw, so the score is gonna be 6-2 now. No mistakes, but I will position my cam here. So let's see, early mistake from Q. Slides out, but this is still all achievable. Really gotta find a way to disable horns, man. God damn it. SQ is still there within striking distance. Very nice exit was that. Yeah, not really. Oh, who was that? The boring Billy. Hawk with a rare mistake. But Q too far behind to capitalize on that mistake. It is now on Roa to deny Exetic, or else the score will go to 7-3. Can Exetic do it? Let's go to that. Looks like he can, and Q will just chill. 49-52 by Exetic, and SSC are now 1 ace away from winning map number 4. Let's go into what is potentially the final round of this coast. Q falls behind at the start a little bit. Still surviving. So this is nothing there. Exetic looks like has warmed up completely. No mistake from him at the moment. Very nice exit, all of them very close to that border. Hawk finds himself in 3rd, but he's usually good in this part. Look at that as Roa makes now a Fakiwaki. Exetic still in the lead, being chased by SSC. Can he hold on to the lead? Can Exetic capitalize on any potential mistakes there? As Danny falls behind just a little bit. Q needs a very good end, which he will not get, and it's gonna be a draw. So the score is 8-4, 49-93 by Exetic. So potential map point here. SSC just needs a 1-3 finish, and it should be good to bring map number 4, basic turns by me, home. Let's see. Q almost with an early mistake, but corrects it. And will survive. No other mistakes. Let's see. This is where we have seen plenty of mistakes in other divisions and throughout the matches we have casted, but not this time. Ooh! SQ crashes, and it's once again on Exetic, but I don't think that's gonna happen. I don't see Exetic. Yeah, GG. As he deletes. And that's gonna be a map number 4, but oh, boring Billy. 49-96 still with that. GG. And that's gonna be map number 4, win for SSC. And we'll go into just the final map now, which I think is gonna be snow. And that is where Men in Black can potentially get themselves map win. Of course, Q the goat on snow, if the next one is snow. I have no idea what they banned. It's not gonna be... It's gonna be... Desert, so snow and rally were banned. And this is, once again, a very level playing field. Look at that, so there's no way to call it. Very tricky map indeed. Let's set the cam to the trickiest section of the match. Where do I position my cam? Let's go to this perspective. This is what we like to see. So there is no way to call it, but can SSC sweep Man in Black with 5-0? Or can Man in Black or Agent at least get one map win? With a 4207 we have a Hawk, but Roa is not that far off. So we'll see, can they do it? Or is it gonna be a clean sweep for SSC? That's what I wanna see. Let's try this as well on free. Let's try to do the follow cam as they appear there. Interesting, no mistakes, but boring Billy made a fucky-wacky. Yeah, this is gonna be a nice one. But from what we are seeing right now, this appears to be yet another close map that we'll have a pleasure of casting and watching. Who was that? Q. So we will see. A few seconds separate us from the final map of SSC versus Man in Black. Good luck, have fun, and the stakes are on. Guys on twerken.net, place your bets, place the coperinos. Is it gonna be a clean sweep for SSC, or will Man in Black be able to get themselves a map win? Let's go. Oh, mistake there early by Exetic. Falls behind, quiet by a big margin. Who was that? Boring Billy also. Can Exetic catch him? No, probably not. So it's between Roa and Q right now for the win, for the lead of this. Let's see, are we gonna start this with a draw? Or is it gonna be 2-1 for SSC? Very close, nice exit there by Roa. No mistakes whatsoever. 42-46 in the first round by Q, and it's gonna be a draw in the first round. Fantastic, 1-1. Let's see if this one is gonna be as close as it can get. Let's watch this from Roa's perspective now, as he falls behind at the start a little bit, and he makes a fucky-wacky, and that's gonna cost him big time. It's now on Hawk. It's now on Hawk to bring home the win for yet another draw. And yeah, he's holding on to this as Roa finds himself 1.3 seconds behind as Hawk makes a mistake, and this plays right into Man in Black's hands, because they have a 1.5 second lead. So this should be I think a pretty easy ace here. And the score 4-1. Can they bring it home with no mistakes? So very close there by Exetic, but will bring it home 42-32. Nice time and an ace. And they bring the score to 4-1 for Man in Black. Let's go. I think it's time for a helicopter now for one of these rounds. Let's see. Helicopter. Are we gonna see any mistake here? No mistake, everyone holding on. Nice through that section, nice through this section. Time to bring in the plane. No mistakes, but Exetic falls behind a little bit. He probably clipped it. Q, I apologize. Exetic holding on to the lead. No mistakes there whatsoever. But Hockey and Roa are closing in. Can they do anything to bring a fight to Exetic? Let's see what the tunnel will bring us. Exetic still in the lead, but Hockey is inching closer and closer. And can he do anything to Exetic? No, he cannot. 42-46. And the score will be 6-2 in favor of Men in Black. Very, very nice. Redemption time for Men in Black. Can they bring this home? They need 2 times first and third. And then that's it. No mistakes at the start this time. Very close between all of the players. Roa falls behind just a little bit. Very close there by Exetic at the wall, and also very close for Roa in that section. Oh, but who was that? Exetic clips. Oh, but then Hawk also clips. And this can still go either way. At the moment it appears it's gonna be a draw or not. Can Roa get a Q? No, he will not. Can Exetic capitalize on that mistake and bring this with another draw, with another ace? Very nice exit speed. Can he do it? No, he will not. 57-58, but it's still 2 points in favor of Men in Black, and the score is now going to be 8-3. And possible map win point by Men in Black right now. Can they do it? I don't see them losing this. If SSC can come back from this, then fucking gods, I swear to God. Surely Agent can do something about this. No mistakes at the start, yet again. Can they bring this home? They need a 1-3 finish. Or a draw, or an ace. 2 of these scenarios win them. Who was that? Who was that out of Roa? And it appears at the moment it is all on Hawk to deny the ace. But if it stays like this, it's still gonna be map win for Men in Black. Can Q do something in the end to bring home an ace? Can Roa do something? No, he will not. GG's. And it's gonna be 11-3, and Men in Black have been redeemed and won a map. Beautiful, beautiful. This was very close and some maps, but in the end it is SSC who wins the whole thing 4-1. Men in Black redeemed themselves in the end on Desert and at least get 1 map win. So yeah, fantastic. GG's. And that's gonna be it for me. See you guys next time. Fantastic. Very good event. Bye bye, good night, ladies and gentlemen.